Aloha everyone, it is the man, the legend, the myth, your boy Alan, coming back at you with another I Dream of Indie review. Today we're taking a look at We Should Talk, a narrative adventure game developed by Insatiable Cycle and published by Whitehorn Digital. We Should Talk was a very intriguing title. The game is based around not just what you're saying, but how you say it. The entire story takes place in a bar, with the bartender functioning as a tutorial for how the texting system works. The game is crammed full of modern internet culture for both good and for bad. I enjoyed the majority of the dialogue options as well as some of the background humor between the characters. However, I also cringed a bit at some of the net lingo being passed off as normal dialogue. Actually seeing the phrase, "your friend is quite the snack," being used unironically made me die a little inside. Overall though, for what the game is trying to be, it does it pretty well. The visuals work well for the game, it felt like your me grew up, and the music complements the atmosphere incredibly well. Despite not really being my kind of music, I ended up enjoying it through my brief playthroughs. And yeah, I said playthroughs. Essentially, this title has you selecting through various dialogue options, pairing them together to interact with those around you. The goal here is to string the right dialogue choices together to unlock one of the various endings that are available. Now, the main flaw that this title holds is that it's way too short. You can clear this game without trying in under 25 minutes. Now, there are multiple endings all based around your dialogue choices, but after getting the same ending repeatedly in under an hour, I didn't feel like there was enough here to keep coming back for more. Quite often, my dialogue choices had no impact or effect. I would get the same response no matter what I chose. From what I played, and I could be wrong here, but this is based on the copy I had to play, there are only specific interactions or phrases that actually affect the course of events. Which for a game with a core gimmick is talking and choosing your words wisely, the lack of that mattering really left me wanting more. While there's a solid foundation here for a game, in the present build there just needs to be more dialogue choices with more meaningful impact, along with more than 2 interactions and constant badgering from your woefully insecure partner via text message, if we want to make this title something with staying power. I like the general concept being used here, yet this game felt like more of a proof of concept than a complete title. If you're a fan of odd or niche games, then I definitely suggest snagging this one just for the gimmick, as it was certainly unique. Again, I do think this is an interesting title with a lot of potential. Just in its current form, I have a hard time trying to recommend it, but if you like niche titles, give it a look. So this has been Alan here with I Dream of Indie saying sayonara, and stay tuned for our next review. I Dream of Indie's goal is to give a voice to the voiceless in gaming. If you want to see more indie content, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and stay tuned to youtube.com/idreamofindie for daily content uploads.